students, I am Nisha Nair. In this video, we are going to learn about chemical bond, types of chemical bond and about ionic bond. Before this topic, I want to introduce one table which is periodic table. So, what is periodic table? All those elements which has been discovered in this world is arranged in one table is known as periodic table. As we can say, periodic table is the foundation of subject chemistry. What all elements you have seen in this planet or in this earth has been arranged in a single table which is known as Mendeleev's periodic table, because Mendeleev have first introduced this table, so it is known from the name of Mendeleev's periodic table. Here you can see a big table where all elements are arranged in a particular manner or in a particular pattern. Here we can see till up to date 118 elements has been discovered. All are arranged in this single table which is known as periodic table. Now these all elements are arranged according to their atomic number. Atomic number means number of electrons present in atom. If there is one electron, so its atomic number is 1. Such element is known as hydrogen. Helium has 2 electrons, so atomic number of helium is 2. So according to the number of electrons which is known as the atomic number, the elements are arranged in this table. Now let me go to our chapter. What is chemical bond? Chemical bond means interactions between the atoms or study of interactions between the atoms. It can be either by sharing of electrons or transferring of electrons. Electron can be transferred from one atom to another atom or by sharing of electrons between the atoms. So the interaction can be different. Such interactions are known as a chemical bond. Now, according to the interaction and according to their bonding, chemical bond is classified into: first is ionic bond, second is covalent bond, third is coordinate bond, fourth hydrogen bond, fifth metallic bond, and sixth van der Waals force of attractions. In this all bond, different interaction take place between the atoms. So let me go to our first topic. It is about ionic bond. So what is ionic bond? Ionic bond means transfer of electrons from one atom to another atom. Here electron transfer take place from one atom to another atom. Means one atom is completely giving its electron to another atoms. So here in this bond, electron transfer take place. Now example for ionic bond is NaCl, which is known as sodium chloride. Cooking salt which we use is known as sodium chloride, where you can see two atoms, one is sodium and another is chlorine. So first let me go to the topic. We can see the sodium, the position of sodium and chlorine in periodic table. As we take periodic table, here you can see sodium in this position and chlorine on this position. Both are on two extreme end of periodic table. Now number of electrons in sodium is 11 and number of electrons in chlorine is 70. Now both shows different properties. What are the different properties both they show? One is electropositive and another is electronegative. So what is electropositive? Electropositive means electron giving tendency. So those all elements which are present on this side of periodic table shows electropositive nature. Means they have a tendency to give electrons to another atoms, and those all elements present in this side of periodic table shows electronegative nature. Means they accept electron from another atom. So here sodium is electropositive and chlorine is electronegative. So let me go to our example NaCl. As we know, ionic bond means transfer of electron take place. One atom completely give its electron to another atom. So electronic configuration of sodium is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s1, and electronic configuration of chlorine is 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p5. We can see in both atoms last subshell is not fulfilled. They are not stable, because in sodium we can see last subshell is S subshell and in chlorine we can see last subshell is P subshells. Both need 1 electron to have a stable configuration. As we know, S subshell need 2 electrons to have a stable configuration and p subshell need 6 electrons to have a stable configuration. So here question mark is who is going to give electrons. So as we know, sodium has an electropositive nature. So sodium will give 1 electron to chlorine. So last electrons of sodium is given to chlorine. So after giving electrons, they will have a stable configuration as 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s0 for sodium, and chlorine will have electronic configuration of 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6. So after giving electron, sodium will become positive charge, and after taking electron, chlorine will become negative charge. Positive charge ions are known as cations and negative charge ions are known as anions. So here sodium is cation and chlorine is anion. So ionic bond, we can say the bond formed between the cation and anion, or the bond formed by the transferring of electron from one atom to another atom. Now those all compounds who shows ionic bond is known as ionic compound. So let me see the properties of ionic compounds. First is they mostly exist in crystalline solid structure. They are seen mostly in solid nature, as we see salt in the solid form. Like that they appear in the crystalline structure. Now they have high boiling and melting point. Third is they conduct electricity in aqueous form and they do not conduct electricity in solid form. Because in aqueous form they split into two ions, positive ion, negative ion, so they can conduct electricity. So this is the topic about ionic bond and properties of ionic compound.